Let us start with practice set 1. Question number 1 is draw the line segments of the length given below and draw their perpendicular bisectors. That means we have to draw perpendicular bisectors for a given measurement of 5.3 centimeters. Take a ruler, keep it on the notebook. Starting from 0, you have to measure up to 5.3. Okay, name the segments as L and M and label it as 5.3 centimeters. Take a compass, see to that the pencil should be pointed. Place it at point L and you have to extend this compass to more than half of 5.3. That means this is more than half of 5.3. By keeping it the pointer at point L, you have to draw an arc above the segment LM and below the segment LM. Repeat same step with M also. Draw an arc above the segment LM and below the segment LM. Name the 2 points as P and Q. Join the 2 points P and Q. You will get a perpendicular line PQ such that this PQ divides segment LM into equal parts at 90 degrees. Now, sub question 2 of question number 1. We have to draw perpendicular bisector for the given measurement of 6.7 centimeter. Take a ruler, place it on the notebook. Now, starting from 0, you have to measure up to 6.7. This is 6.5 and 6.7. Okay. Name it as P and Q. Label this as 6.7 centimeters. Okay. Now, take a compass. Same way we are going to repeat. Keep it at the pointer at point P, and you are going to extend to more than half of 6.7. Okay. Now, by keeping at point P, we are going to cut an arc above the segment PQ and below the segment PQ. Same thing we are going to repeat with Q also. Above the segment PQ and below the segment PQ. Now you will get a 2 points, that is X and Y. Join the 2 points X and Y. Now this X and Y is nothing but this is the perpendicular bisector of segment PQ, which divides it into 2 equal parts and they meet exactly at 90 degrees. So this symbol is equally important when it comes for perpendicular bisector. Third sub question of question number 1. You have to draw perpendicular bisector for the given measurement 3.8 centimeter. This you will be doing at home by yourself. Okay. Now question number 2 is draw angles of the measures given below and draw their bisectors. That means children, we have to draw angle bisectors for the given angle of measure 105 degrees. So what we have to do is take a ruler, place it on the notebook, draw a ray. Okay. Name it as Q and R. Now what you do, take a protractor, keep the protractor at such a way that the center of protractor must coincide with point Q. Now since this ray QR is coinciding with the 0, now we are going to start taking the angle right from 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. So between these two, we have 105 degrees. Okay, now name this point as P. Now join the points P and Q. Okay, very important thing is to write the measurement of the angle 105 degrees. Now we have to draw angle bisector. So what we have to do, take a compass, and now I am going to keep the pointer of compass at point Q, and I am going to draw an arc on the ray QP and on the ray QR. Now extend this and name this point as X and Y. Now again keep the compass at point X, draw an arc. Again keep the compass at point Y and draw an arc. So you get the point here, that is, this is the point of intersection of both the arcs. So I am going to name this as point E. Now join the points Q and E. Now this QE is the angle bisector of the angle PQR measuring 105 degrees. Question number 2, sub question, second one. Now we have to draw an angle bisector for the given measure of 55 degrees. Children, what we have to do is take a ruler, draw a ray, name the ray as E and F. Okay, take a protractor, place the protractor at point E such that the center of protractor must coincide with point E. Since the zero of this protractor coincide with this ray, so now we will start to take the reading from 0 degrees. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So between 50 and 60, here it is the 55 degrees. Now name the point as D. Okay. Now join these two points D and E. Now you get an angle of 55 degree. Write the measurement of 55 degrees. This is equally important to write. Then take a compass. Okay children. Now place the pointer of compass at point E, and you are going to cut an arc on the ray ED and EF. Name the point as S and T. Now extend the compass. Again keep the pointer of compass at point S and draw an arc, and from T also repeat the same step. Draw an arc here. You get the point of intersection of both the arcs. Now name the point as G. Join these two points E and G such that you get an angle bisector EG. This angle bisector EG divides angle DEF into two equal parts. Okay. Now question number 2, sub question number 3, 90 degree. Children, this question you are going to do by yourself. Okay. Question number 3, draw an obtuse angle triangle and right angle triangle. Find the points of concurrence of the angle bisectors of each triangle and where do the position of the concurrence lie. That means first we have to draw an obtuse angle triangle, then we have to draw its angle bisectors of this triangle, then we have to find the location of the point of concurrence, whether it lies inside or outside. So what we have to do is, already I have drawn an obtuse angle triangle. I will name this as D, E and F. Okay. Now what you have to do is, you have to take a compass, keep this compass at point D, cut an arc on the either side of point D. Similarly, without changing this, do for E also, cut an arc on the either side of angle E, and similarly For F also do in the same way. Draw an arc on the other side of angle F. Then now extend your compass. Place it at point, this point where you have made a cut on D. Draw an arc like this, and from here to cut an arc like this. So you got this point as the point of intersection of the arcs. Now you are going to join these 2 points. I'll name this point as S. I'll name this point as S. Now I'm joining. I got this DS is the angle bisector of angle D. Now I have not changed this. Now same way, from here to, you are going to draw an angle bisector of angle E. That is, from here you will draw an arc, and from here also you are going to do the same thing. Draw an arc like this, and you got the point of intersection of both the arcs. I'll name it as point T. I'm going to join T and E. So now this ray ET is the angle bisector of angle E. Now next is the for angle F. Already we have made an arc on either side of angle F. So now from here I'm going to draw an arc like this, and from here also I'm going to draw one more arc like this. I got this point. I'll name this point as U. Now I'm going to join this F and U. F and U. So now this FU is the angle bisector of angle F. Now you can see easily, clearly that this point, can you see this point? This point is the intersection of all the 3 angle bisectors of this obtuse angled triangle. So I'll mention this point as I. It is a concurrent. Why concurrent? Because all the angle bisectors, they pass through common point I. Okay, and this next question, what is the next question? Where do the point of concurrence lie? So you will write here the point of concurrence lie, the point of concurrence in case of obtuse angled triangle lies inside the triangle. Okay, once again I'll repeat, the point of concurrence in case of obtuse angle triangle lies inside the triangle. Students, I have done for obtuse angle triangle. The other one, right angle triangle, you are going to do by yourself. Okay.